Hello, my name is Charlie Flowers-Weston. I'm a student at Full Sail University studying for my degree in creative writing for entertainment. For my final assignment for this course, English Comp, I have composed a creative composition narrative on the one person who inspired me to write. That person is Dr. Maya Angelou. I was just 9 years old in the 4th grade when I read Dr. Angelou's first book, I Know Why the Caged Bird Sings. I admired how truthfully she shared her story with humor and grace, and how reading it made it come to life. In this story, which was also made a film, Dr. Angelou is portrayed as a young girl seeking her place in the world and searching for a love she can only hope exists for her. I could relate to some of the events in the story because they reminded me somewhat of myself at that time. When I read I Know Why the Caged Bird Sings, I could feel every emotion she portrayed using her creative writing skills. I imagined being her best friend in that story, helping her through those trying times. I wanted to convince her that although she may not have felt pretty or even wanted at times, she was special with a great gift to write, just as her teacher, Mrs. Flowers, once told her. And it is because of her ability to create such powerful and believable stories that I have always had a strong desire to write like her. I decided then that I too would become a writer and tell my stories just like Maya Angelou. I began writing more and more stories. When I was in the 4th grade, I wrote my first 2 books for a class assignment. I can still remember just how thrilled I was when the teacher told me I was an excellent writer. At that moment, I thought back on a passage I read from Dr. Angelou's book, I Know Why the Caged Bird Sings, remembering how she first got her inspiration from Mrs. Flowers, who inspired her to use her voice and express her thoughts on paper. This was a sign for me, a sign confirming that writing was truly my destiny. Her book, I Know Why the Caged Bird Sings, is still today one of my most favorite and cherished books in my library collection. I often take it from the shelf just as a reminder that it was Dr. Angelou and this book that inspired a young girl to follow her dreams to become a great writer, creating stories that would one day impact the hearts, minds, and souls of millions. And if there was one thing I could say to Dr. Maya Angelou, I would simply say, thank you, Dr. Maya Angelou. Thank you for being my inspiration.